So let's start out as we usually do in a forearm plank. And so you can drop one knee down, both knees down if you need to. Otherwise, pushing the floor down, lengthen between the heels and the crown of the head. Looking straight down at your hands, keep the neck straight. Press the tailbone toward the heels, a little bit of a crunch here. And then slow your breathing. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Count it out to yourself so you have somewhat of a mantra, something on which to focus. And then, of course, you drop one knee down whenever you need to, and then lift it up again if you can. Or vice versa, lift them up and then drop them down and stay down. Your choice. Try to get into the full-length plank for as long as you can, at least for some part of this. And then we'll turn to one side. So bring the forearm parallel to the front of your mat. Turn to one side, lift up. So you could drop one knee down, bring the foot behind you and lift up this way. You could even drop the hip down and lift up and go up and down, right? But essentially we're getting into the obliques here. We do these for a minute, so seems like a lot longer probably. Good, good. Let's switch sides. Roll over to the other side. Lift the hips, bring them forward, particularly the top hip. So your belly button is facing straight ahead. It's not turning up toward the ceiling. And try to lift your hips as high as you can. And we'll turn to face the ceiling. So you can come to either a plank with straight legs, lifting the hips up, or you could come to a tabletop, lifting the hips up, heels beneath the knees, feet about hip width apart. Slight bend in the elbows, hands can face whichever direction you like. Or you could do half and half, right? So be in a tabletop for a while and then do the plank, or vice versa. And then we'll sit down and roll over to hands and knees. Do a breathing exercise here. And this is particularly important breathing exercise. You don't need to be like working out when you do this. You can do this at any time, right? So straight back, hands and knees. Take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, suck in the core below your belt buckle, about a hand's width below the belly button. Blow all the air out, suck it in super tight down there, right above the pubic bone. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold the air out, suck that core in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze it in and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Inhale. And breathe out. Squeeze it in tight. You should feel the muscles engaging and burning. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we'll lie down. Lie down and take a nap. Not really. Naps are for old people. We take siestas. So we'll kick our legs up in the air, arms out to the sides, about 90 degrees, palms down, a little down from the shoulders. If you can straighten your legs, great. If not, knees are bent, that's fine. Feet together, knees together. Lower your legs to the right, halfway to the floor. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back up and down to the other side. So, of course, the more strenuous this is for you, the more you bend your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up. Let's go again to the right. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, down to the left, halfway to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do one more time each side. Back up, down to the right. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up. Last one. Down to the left and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up. Bend the knees. Drop the feet down. Just windshield wiper the knees left and right. And we'll kick the legs back up again. This time a pelvic tilt. So press hands over toward the shoulders or behind the neck, whichever works for you. But try not to push down with the hands by your hips. As I exhale, I'm going to lift my tailbone off the mat, my lower back off the mat, and then slowly lower. Again, exhale, press straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Try not to swing your legs back. Exhale. Inhale. If you need to do it with your knees bent, that's okay. Same thing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Try to suck it in tight as you exhale. So squeeze it in like that abdominal exercise we did in hands and knees. Exhale. Breathing exercise. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Even if you're not going anywhere, that's okay, right? You're just engaging the muscles. Try to press up. The muscles will engage. Eventually, you'll press up. Maybe not today. That's okay. Couple more. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Plant your feet. And again, windshield wiper your knees. So from here, I'm going to reach my hands down towards my feet with my knees bent. I'm going to lift my chest, my shoulder blades off the mat, and then reach for one ankle, slide down towards the little toe, touch, back to center, exhale to the side, touch, back to center, exhale, touch, back to center, exhale, touch, back to center, lift. All right, so now try to stay up. So we're just going side to side with a stop in the middle. We're not coming back down in the middle. And again, suck in the core. The core being down below the belly button. Side to side, keep it going. If you feel strain in your neck, that's okay, right? It's okay to feel a little bit of strain in your neck. It's your muscles working. Couple more. And back to center, release. Good. So we'll go back to legs overhead again. So hands behind the neck, or cross your arms over your chest, touching opposite shoulder. Legs go back up. This time we alternate sides. So I push up with my left leg, pushing my right hip down, and slowly lower. Exhale, right leg goes up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, keep it going, and right. I'm trying to suck in the core, right? And keep one hip down as I lift the other hip off. I'm not swinging my feet back over the chest. I want them to go straight up and down. In fact, I don't even want them to go side to side. I just want them to go straight up and down. Couple more each side. And good. Plant the feet. Windshield wiper just to release the obliques, to release the lower back, to release the hip flexors. So now we'll plant the feet. I'm going to cross one ankle over my knee, other knee, right? So my right leg's crossed over, it doesn't matter which. I'm going to lift up my hips and then pulse at the top here. So I'm not going to touch my bum down to the floor. Just going to lift, try to keep my hips level, lift. Right, so we're getting into the glutes, which is basically the back of the core. We're also getting into the lower back a little bit. Lift, squeeze. You're just trying to lift your hips up as high as you can and not touch down between the lifts. Couple more. Good. Drop it down and we'll switch sides, other leg over and lift. Keep it just pulsing up and down. Squeezing the glutes automatically as you lift. Two more. Good, good. Drop it down. Plant the feet. So I'll place hands behind one knee, kick that leg away, roll up to sitting. And then staying seated, I'll just reach behind the knees and that will support me as I lean back. I want to try to keep my back straight, right? Lifting the chest. I don't want to crunch here. Lift the chest, feet down on the floor. Now just steeple my fingers. Keep my elbows locked so my arms stay straight ahead from my chest. And then I'll reach down, make the shape of an A. So I reach down and touch the floor, back up to the middle. And as I do this, I'm trying to keep my back straight, sucking in the core, exhaling as I go to the side, inhaling back to center. Exhale to the side, inhale back to center. This is called a Russian twist. Exhale, inhale. I have no idea why. Exhale, inhale. I just thought all Russian people were twisted. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. But again, try not to crunch. Try to keep the back as straight as possible. Touch, keeping the elbows locked. And if you don't reach the floor, that's okay, right? We're just reaching across for your range of motion to this side. Couple more. And release. Let's lie down again and windshield wiper the knees to release the hip flexors. A lot of hip flexor in that. Okay, so last one, maybe. Let's come to a bicycle crunch. So I'm going to bring hands, interlace fingers behind my neck, straighten one leg, lift one knee, bring it in, and then I'll touch my opposite elbow to that knee. And then I'll switch sides. So one elbow touches the floor, the other elbow touches the knee, and then I'll switch sides. Doesn't have to be fast. Just touching. If you don't touch the elbow, that's okay. You're just reaching up there, exhaling, sucking in the core. Exhaling, touch. Inhale to the middle. Exhaling, touch. Inhale to the middle. Exhaling, touch. Inhale, keep that going. Touch to the middle. Touch to the middle. Touch to the middle. One more. Touch. Last one here. And down. Release. Windshield wiper. We are done for today. And roll over. And come on up.